I'm back. All right, we're gonna take this old Malenia and we're gonna redo her the right way this time, not rushed. Let's go. Here we've got our quote-unquote blueprints. Now I'm just sketching out the rough skeleton shape and getting the framework in position. Alright, and here this white clay is the Sculpey Ultralight. This is really good for building up initial foundation layers. It isn't good for detailing at all, so I would definitely keep to using it for building up the foundation. And this gray clay here is the Super Sculpey Firm. This is great for capturing details. This is predominantly what I use for my pieces. Just want to take a second to say that I'm super pumped to be back, guys. Hopefully I nailed this sculpture. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I think I did, especially if you compare it to the first one that I did a couple months ago. I also realized I didn't put any fancy edit work from gameplay into this video, and that's because I just wanted to hurry up and get this one out to you guys. It's not rushed at all, but in terms of the editing, I just kept it kind of bare bones and simple just to get the video out so you guys know that I'm back. These little fringe pieces were really irritating just because of how much of a process it was. I didn't record it all, but like I had to sit there and do every single one of them and attach them. It's almost as annoying as doing scales on like a snake or a dragon. It's just not something you look forward to doing, but it has to be done to get that extra level of detail. And that's another thing I fell short on when I sculpted this character the first time around. I didn't do that. I got the proportions way off by using the wrong sample image. I also realized that there's small things here and there, like I said in the last video, that I didn't quite get right, that I wanted to make sure and get right this time around. And I can confidently say that I did this time. I didn't do a very good job of capturing it, but I also wanted to make sure to bring the cape and the dress to life. So you'll notice with the first sculpture that I did of Malenia, the cape and the dress are just kind of like downward flowing, but I wanted to create a sense of atmosphere. So if you look at the cape, it looks like it's kind of being, you know, blown to the side, as well as the dress. I did that as well with the chains that I glued to her. Now we're starting the paint process. This was pretty simple. I just did a base layer, and then from the base layer I just added extra dimensions by adding, you know, either a light dry brush or creating shadows with a wash. Most of it was done by hand, and you'll see here in a second that I bust out my airbrush again. I don't think I did that for the last piece. And the airbrush, I can't stress this enough, is super helpful at blending. If you're struggling with blending and hand painting like I do, I would just try out the airbrush. Like, you can find one pretty cheap. Mine's like $30. Granted, you're getting $30 quality, so you can only really use it for blending. It doesn't function very well for painting on mask layers, but it's worth looking into, I believe. So I'm going to be wrapping up the painting here soon. There's the airbrush, as I mentioned. You can see I'm getting in some of the recessed areas with it. So with that all being said, guys, again, super excited to be back here. Drop a comment. I love interacting with you guys. I'll see you in the outro. Alright everybody, thanks for stopping by and checking out my sculpt process of Malenia the Severed from Eldenring. Super happy with how this one came out as opposed to the first one. Now I'm gonna do some quick personal updates, so if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and sub, it's greatly appreciated. Now I'm gonna kind of talk about some boring stuff. If you're interested in the channel, stick around, but if not, feel free to end it now. Basically, what I'm planning on doing is, with what happened with this sculpture, as you see, this second version of Malenia looks way better than the first one. So, the first one was actually rushed, as you know, from my vacation. So, I'm going to probably take a little longer to put videos out, but the quality of the sculptures are going to be better. So, it's like a quality over quantity type thing. So that's just sort of my thought process on the whole thing. If you prefer me to pump out videos quicker but the quality isn't there for the sculptures, let me know. Voice your opinions. I am 100% open to suggestions. Once I hit 500 subs, this channel is going to be more controlled by you guys. And when I say that, I mean I'm going to start the community tab. And if you're not aware, the community tab is a place where I can like post pictures and hold polls. So if there's a sculpture that you're interested in, let me know and I'll get them in the polls, so that way if enough people want to see them, everyone else can voice their opinion as well and I can get the sculptures done. So that's sort of the goal I'm trying to reach towards. So with your guys' help, spread the channel like wildfire. Every single sub matters. If you're new around here, I really appreciate it and I hope you stick around. So with that being said, I'm going to cut the video off now. I don't know what I'm doing for this next video, so keep an open mind. Peace.